yours truly, Ashiro.kaguto, aka Manga, aka KBT, aka whatever the fuck you wanna call me, man. We back with another video. And today we got Fuuka up on the chopping block. You feel me? And I know some of y'all like, what the fuck is Fuuka, bro? Like, what are you talking about? Now it's this little romantic musical anime. And it's fire as fuck. It got this badass blue hair bitch that look like Ramona from Scott Pilgrim, you feel me? If y'all know what that is, you feel me? Y'all might not know. Some of y'all a little too young to know that, you feel me? But yeah, I fucking love that shit. So it starts fuck. Alright. Look. Case 1. Black and blue is what I'm calling it. We got my guy. Now, I don't remember that nigga's name. I'll put it up if I remember it. You feel me? But we got my guy, right? And he's like a little social, he shies away from being too social, you feel me? He's more of a technologically obsessed, fucking lame-ass nigga who don't get no coup, right? So he's walking on the street on his phone, literally typing what he's doing. Like, nigga, do something else with your life. Like, do something, bro. What is the point of typing exactly what you're doing while you're doing it? Like, nigga, do something else, bro. And he's just posting this shit like, got food, post. Walked into a new store, post. Like, nigga, go do something else with your life. Then we got the majestic, blue-haired, badass bitch, Fuuka. Just leaping from fucking who knows where. Ends up crashing into my guy. There's a little misunderstanding because he was holding his phone. It kind of looked like he was taking pictures and shit. So she ends up breaking his phone. And then this nigga goes to go get a rental, right? Which is smart on his part. You feel me? It's because he's getting this shit fixed. So he goes to get a rental. And the first thing this nigga does is post about him getting his phone broken and running into this bitch. Nigga, you not just finna, like, damn, nigga, like, you ain't got no friends, bro. Like, do something, bro. But it gets better. You feel me? He ends up, he got 3 badass sisters, and I ain't gonna lie, the fan service was crazy with them 3. So, with them 2, because one of them is just lame as a little ass. You feel me? But, so basically, after that, he ends up going to school for his first day. He ends up seeing her in the back of the class. Apparently he's in her class, and she's like, what the fuck? So after class, he ends up going to the roof and shit, and he doesn't know she's up there, but she's up there, you feel me? She's just standing up on another part of the roof, you feel me, looking, and you feel me, the wind ends up blowing. He's taking a picture of the fucking sky, because he's a lame-ass nigga, like I said, really wants to tell the world about everything he's fucking doing. So then he turns because he sees something out the corner of his eye. Apparently it's her. And he's like, and then she looks down and she's like, what the fuck? And then she looks at his phone and she's like, what the fuck? And then instantly grabs the phone, tries to take the phone from him to see what he was doing. And then he looks at his phone and it's a picture, and he was not trying to take that picture, you feel me? And they end up tussling, you feel me, for it. And the phone flies off the building. He's like, bro, that was a rental. Fuck, why do you keep doing this shit to me? You feel me? So he runs downstairs to go look for it. He's looking for it, can't find it. She helps him, still can't find it. And then next thing you know, the next day, finds it, you feel me, gives it to him, like, trying to be on some little romantic ass shit, you feel me? Lovey-dovey. I fuck with it, because I fuck with her, you feel me? I fuck with their romance, you feel me? But, then it just progresses from there. Like, they start fucking with each other heavily more, and then they both don't know what the fuck to do. And so she's like, I don't know what to do with my life. Like, what should I do? And he's like, well, you do listen to music a lot. You seem to like music, so why don't you just do something with music? And then this bitch doesn't say anything, runs away, comes back the next day like, yeah, we're starting a band. You're gonna play bass. He's like, nigga, what the fuck? I have never played that shit in my life. Like, how you just gonna tell me I'm in a band? Like, what? But it doesn't matter because, you know, story purposes. I would have been like, bitch, what are you talking about? Like, I told you to go do something with music. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to do. I'm damn well not finna learn how to play bass. Me personally, I would. But if I was him, I would have been like, yeah, you're tripping. But they end up fucking with each other, right? They end up starting a little band. That's the end of case 1. Now, case 2, childhood friend. This nigga's childhood friend ends up becoming famous. She's a little bad bitch and she's kind of clingy to him. I don't fuck with her for real, for real. She's super, he mad clingy, like mad clingy. And so basically she ended up having to move away when she was little, and they made a promise to perform on the same stage or whatever. And she was always in love with him and anything, but he really couldn't give two fucks. I mean, that's his friend, but like relationship wise, he couldn't give two fucks. So she's fiending for this nigga. She ends up reaching out to him again and everything. And you feel me? They talking like as friends to him. You feel me? And he's like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, it's been a while. We should link up. Da, 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 da. They end up linking up, having a fun time. Da, 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 da. While this nigga's at the beach house with Fuuka. And then he tells her like, yeah, I started a band, you feel me, with one of my friends who loves your music. Da, da, da. And then Fuuka ends up seeing them. And what happens is this bitch, his best friend, his girl best friend, or his childhood friend, falls. Like she trips or whatever on fucking air, I guess, and stumbles into him and grabs him like this and like leaning on him. And Fuuka sees that shit and she's like, wow, my favorite musician and the nigga I'm trying to fuck. That is crazy. And she run off. She's not fucking with him. And then he's like, let me explain. We're just friends. Like, it's not that deep, bro. And literally, this nigga almost drowned trying to save her because she got a cramp in her leg. And she fucking gave him mouth to mouth and everything. So they basically kissed. And fucking, they had a whole little worrisome romantic moment on the beach literally before this. So she's blown out of her mind that she's seen this. And he's explaining it to her. And then this piano, the keyboardist in the fucking band, forgot this nigga name. He's blonde, and he's gay. He's low-key cool ass nigga. You feel me? He be strutting it on the keyboard. I'm trying to think of more personality traits. Oh, his dad don't fuck with regular music, only classical. That's fuck that nigga. You feel me? Let that nigga do what he want to do. You feel me? But yeah. So basically, he ends up talking to bro, and he's like, "Y'all still fighting? Like, you ain't tried to say nothing yet?" And he's like, I tried, but it be coming out wrong. And then he was like, what do you want to say? And then he's like, it's just like, bro, I can't breathe without her, bro. Like, it feels so weird that we're on bad terms, you know? I can't fucking function right. And then I'm like, I'm sitting here like, this nigga is a simp. Like, this nigga's literally a simp. Like, he needs to get on with his life. But, you feel me? I could respect it, I guess. So he doing his thing, you feel me? Doing his thing, talking and shit, and then she's behind the door just listening, you feel me? And she wanted to apologize too because she realized she was tripping. It's not her nigga, and he already cleared up that they was just friends and that it was nothing going on when she seen them. So instantly, after that, they end up being cool again and everything. The bitch end up lying. Not Fuuka. Not Fuuka doesn't end up lying, but his friend, I forget her name, bro. I keep forgetting her name. His famous friend, she ends up lying, capping like, yeah, that's my nigga. We're together. And he's like, he's like, we're not together because somebody seen her and they were spamming him, and he was like, yeah, we're not. We're just friends. And then she came out on national TV and was like, that's my nigga. And he was like, oh, what the fuck? And Fuuka's like, I can't be mad at her feelings, but that bitch is tripping, bro. She's tripping, bro. That's my nigga. You feel me? But you feel me? She ended up. She just ended up causing a lot of fucking problems, bro. I didn't fuck with her like at all, bro. Case 2, close. Tired of that bitch. Case 3, you and in drama. So they started a band. I already explained Fuuka, my dude in the black with the black hair, and dude with the blonde hair. We got this another dude. I know they all do, but dude. So we got this dude with the red hair, right? He's a drummer. He be going crazy. He's on the track team. And then we got this black-haired female who she played the guitar and she cold as fuck. She was trained by her brother who's also like in the band they're trying to imitate and they look up to. So they end up getting trained by them doing like covers of the songs that they did, like from the other band. called Monster, and they're called Fallen Moon. That's what they're called, Fallen Moon, I think. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that name kind of fire. Now that I'm saying it, Fallen Moon is super fire. I'm gonna make a song that's named that, but that's beside the point. So anyway, Fallen Moon is doing a whole bunch of covers by Monster, right? And then Fuuka decides, like, yeah, I want to write my own song. Writes her own song, and it's about this nigga and how she thinks that he fucks with the friend, like the childhood friend. So she writes that song, they perform it, and then she leaves the group, right? Next thing you know, bro is like, yeah, hell no. I want her back. I love her. I need her. You feel me? And I need the group back together because we was going brazy. So bro end up making his own song, sending to everybody in the group. Everybody show up at the place they usually meet up, except for Fuuka. So the rest of the band back together, they practicing, da-da-da-da-da. Then they pull up on Fuuka, right? They pull up on Fuuka. Well, not they, but bro do. He pull up on Fuuka. He's like, yeah, I love you. I need you. We need you. But mostly me. I need you. I love you. And then she's like, I love you too. She's like, I love you. I love you too. I think everyone's gonna be mad at me though for leaving. He's like, nah, I already talked to them. Then she's like, bet. They go back, do another performance. And this time they performed 2 original songs, I believe, and 1 cover. And bodied that shit. They bodied that they literally bodied that concert so hard. The fans, and like the fans that hated them, started loving them. The broken up Monster group, by the way, they were broken up and everything. They weren't still a group at this time, so they were literally a disbanded group. Ended up making a comeback and coming back together after like a fat minute. So they rocked that concert so hard. His childhood best friend, her fucking musical career was like basically trashed by the end of the show. Like literal garbage, like literal garbage. But that closes out case 3. Me personally, I give it a 8. You feel me? A solid 8. I fuck with it. I gotta take points off because of the childhood best friend. I fucking hate that bitch. And I also gotta give it points off because I wish it was longer, you know, and it went a little bit more into depth about how everything was. The pacing kind of felt rushed for the most part. But other than that, it was pretty fire. I like the storyline, everything about it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? I'll see you.